to nothing, depending upon whom you're trying to communicate with and what you're trying to accomplish. Gone are the days of blasting your message to unwitting consumers. They want to trust who they turn to for their information needs. They expect transparency. With the clamor of choices fighting for their attention, what makes your message stand apart from the crowd? Content marketing, when done right, builds long-term relationships and drives meaningful action through conversation with your audience. Websites, videos, social media, magazines, you name it. It provides people with information that is valuable and relevant, while it positions you as a trusted resource. It attracts customers, and it retains them. What is content, really? For all the talk about content, there are a surprising number of people who still don't know how to describe it. This is the best definition I've heard. A fancy piece of terminology for movies, television, plays, video games, books, magazines, any form of news, information, or entertainment that people consume with any of their sensory organs other than their taste buds. Soup, for example, is not content, but a video of soup is. Too many companies continually produce content for content's sake. They open a Twitter account, start a Facebook page, write a blog, start curating content, or post mindless copy. It's not a positive strategy. Instead, they need a set of rules to guide them in engaging their audience in today's demanding world. Audiences aren't tolerating rote copy or robotic, frivolous content anymore. Branded content, in particular, should be outward-facing, not inward-focused, in a human, relevant, and useful way. Unless content is part of a conversation, a meaningful, two-way dialogue between you and someone else, it's just part of the online noise. Content, when used as a marketing tool along the path to purchase, should first serve the information needs of your customer, not your own. Content without context is useless, and most often, that context is found through conversation. Conversation is king. How does conversation fit in here, and how do we define it? Some might define it as an exchange of opinions and ideas. Others might see it as swapping rhetoric. The dictionary defines it as a spontaneous, interactive communication between two or more people that involves a verbal exchange. But did you ever contemplate the relevance of conversation in a business marketing setting? It can be quite different. In a business marketing setting, effective conversation elevates content from a tired commodity to prose that motivates. It humanizes a brand. But inserting exclamation marks in your copy to feign emotion and hiding behind the language of you aren't enough. The secret sauce of content marketing isn't channel distribution, customer engagement, or key performance indicators. It's much simpler. It's how you speak with your audience. Not only what you say, but how you say it. If content is the what, conversation is the how. Picture this. The average person in the U.S. is exposed daily to a sea of more than 3,000 marketing messages. But is it the start of a conversation? Hardly. In most cases, it's simply noise to be tuned out by the majority of the crowd. How will you rise above the noise? What will make your brand stand out and seem particularly interesting to a target audience? Oftentimes, the differentiator is kick-ass content. And whether it's engaging and memorable enough to compel your audience to choose whether to do something meaningful, stick around for more, or forget about it 10 seconds after they see it. The trick to delivering the right kind of content to the right audience at the right time is a deeper understanding of who they are, what they want to talk about, and how they want to be spoken to. At the heart of this is conversation marketing, the intersection of one-to-one conversation and content marketing. This book applies some tactical rules for having a conversation within the context of your content marketing strategy. In life, wars are not won on strategy alone, but the sound tactics in approaching each battle. Tactics are critical to the success of a campaign.